Hello, my name is Gunnar Davis, and I'd like to welcome you to my group's narrated presentation for our career exploration project. My group is comprised of 6 members: Trent Mulhall, Samuel Cole, Cam Alloway, Ashton Yeager, me, and Damian Shepard, and we chose to explore the field of strength and conditioning. Without further ado, I'll send you to Trent.
My part of the group project was to go over research and literature. The first study I will be going over is the effects of speed, agility, quickness training on athletic performance, systematic meta-analysis. This study took 499 athletes across baseball, handball, soccer, different sports like that, and had them train speed, agility, and quickness 2-3 times a week for 4 to 12 weeks. What was shown was improvements in the 5-meter, 20-meter, 30-meter sprints, change of direction performances, reaction times, lower limb power, and flexibility. There was gradual improvements in all of those categories. The big takeaway that this study was done on adults and not children, so more research is needed, but it shows that you can train these things. And as a strength conditioning coach, you want the fastest athletes possible. The next study I'll be going over is the effects of rest period lengths and muscle hypertrophy in intra-exercise performance. Basically, this study took 12 resistance trained males over a 6-week period, aged 18 to 25, and saw if there was a difference between resting for 1 minute or 3 minutes in muscle hypertrophy. The study showed that there is not a difference. So the reason this is important is because it doesn't matter if you make your athletes wait 3 minutes or if you make them wait 3 minutes. 1 minute, you're still getting the same results out of your athletes. The next part of my paper was maximizing muscle hypertrophy, a systematic review, advanced resistance training, and methods. This study, this was a meta-analysis, so it took multiple research papers from Medline and Sports Discuss and basically saw what all the resemblance was in the paper. And it came down with you should train 3 to 4 reps away from failure, and you should do 3 to 6 sets of 6 to 12 reps at 60 to 80% of your 1 rep max, with a total volume of 12 to 28 sets per muscle per week. This is important because as a strength conditioning coach, you want the most gain for the least amount of time, and understanding how you can get that and how you can make your workouts, how you can program them to be the best for your athletes is incredibly important.
On November 17th, I was privy to shadowing Kevin Long, the Assistant Director of Sports Performance here at BGSU. Kevin is in charge of the strength and conditioning of the cross-country, track and field, gymnastics, tennis, and swim and dive teams. Kevin shares his workspace with many others at the SIBO athletic facility, including athletic trainers, football coaches, and coaches of other sports. Some of Kevin's main responsibilities include programming his team's lifts, taking calls related to the job, attending virtual meetings and seminars on strength and conditioning, and Kevin is also in charge of the intern program for sports performance, and of course, coaching his own teams. Kevin's work atmosphere is very relaxed, with music always playing, people always talking, and everyone in the facility wears BGSU athletic gear. Continuing on with my experience, Kevin always structured his training sessions 3 to 6 sets of 6 to 12 reps per muscle group in each training session, with weights varying anywhere between 60 to 80% of an individual or athlete's 1 rep max. Some of the skills that were very prevalent to me during my time with Kevin were his time management, teamwork, leadership, responsibility, and integrity. No matter where Kevin went in the facility, he always carried a calm, respectful, and caring demeanor. Some of my personal takeaways from this experience were that programming, exercise, and working with athletes are two aspects that really appeal to me. Ever since I began weightlifting, I've become obsessed with developing and modifying programs for the best results, and the idea of being able to translate that into my career is beyond appealing. Some of the aspects of the job that I might not like are being at a desk often, taking calls, attending seminars, but that's part of any career, and to be able to do what it is that strength and conditioning coaches do, I'd say it's worth it. Now, I believe Damien's having some issues, so I think I'm ending it off. So I want to say thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my group's career exploration presentation.